In case you don't know, or you can't tell by the accent, I'm British, come from Manchester, but I've lived in New Zealand for 30 years. 30 years. I don't know why I'm whispering that, in case someone hears me. Anyway, talking of all things British, this is my series of London calling journals. Hardcovers, absolutely gorgeous, loved making these. Full of dyed papers, lots of little surprises. Look at this. When I teach, if I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. Liz, I've made a hole in my paper. What do I do? Well, you can just sew it like this. Look at that. Isn't it delicious? There's any number of things you can do when you're creating a book. I actually wanted the insides to look like you were stepping into the underground. If you see the colours, that's what's reflected in these books. And I've used straight stitch to bind them together. You'll notice that some of them, this one is a little different, but it's still referred to as straight stitch or long stitch. This one is going over the top, and this one is just staying on the spine of the book. And here, this one's got a bookmark using a key ring that I grabbed at the airport when I was there one time. Little pockets. You can use it for any manner of things. I do not know why the number 5 is in there, but it is. If that hits a spot with you, then obviously that book's calling you. And you can't make a book without saying mind the gap, can you? Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Oh, that just takes my breath away. Let me hold that a little bit closer. Look, using a little piece out of a mat book, stitching, and a dyed piece of paper. Doesn't take much to be creative, does it? The only thing you can't do here is you can't smell it. It smells delicious. And I've used a piece of wrapping paper actually that had the underground pictures on. So there you go. These books are for sale in my shop. Oh, I've shown you that one. These books are for sale in my shop. Oh, this one's got little tabs. Look at that. And even though they are a series and they're similar, each one has been made by hand, which means each one is unique. And oh, look at that. I could spend all day just opening and looking at these. Just giving you some ideas of what you can do with books. There you go. The London Calling hardback journal series by me, Liz Constable from Book Art Studios.